Herbie. This is Herbie at Sackman Administration Office, 509-485-636. Now Herbie's the executive represent the law firm administration office, holding a position as a affirmative action. Old Herbie's been in service administration office for the Sackman law firm for administration for centuries. Herbie's been his position is the WSBA updater for a long time, since day one. Parking lot's pretty well cleaned up and swept up and fumigated, as in filtered with no material or excessive use of obstructions in the way of the entranceway at the administration office here at Hemlock and 5th Avenue, since it's pretty much swept up. But you got tons and tons of material cleaned up, which was scattered everywhere. Now, the Sackman Administration Office is 509-488-5636. That's Jackie Sackman, 509-760-9116. Now, Herbie is a representative president of the Sackman law firm. Services that they provide with the COVID-19 policy regulation services. And the services, as you can see, is pretty well self-explanatory. And we got a FedEx. And FedEx has a recipient app, barcode FedEx follow. Door tag number is 48773. Call 1-800-GO-FedEx, 1-800-463-3339. That's 1-800-463-3339. Door tag is DT744444269522. And we have that service blood. So the face recognition and the service for Steve Sackman, law firm at 45 East Hemlockville, Washington, 509-488-5636. That's Steve Sackman. That's Steve at SackmanLawFirm.com. That's Steve Sackman, 509-735-3591. Fax 509-736-3066. Shows Tabra Wallace is the Mr. Kenneth W. Chadwick at 56 C Street Northwest, P.O. Box 876. And that's the P.O. Box. Freight of Washington, 98823, and their service they apply. His bar association is WSBA 33509. Steve Sackman is 509-488-5634, 55 Hemlock. His bar association is 00168. And you can see Herbie, president of the services increments. You see Mr. Steve Sackman and Kenneth W. Chadwick on their service for the bar and sealed documentation. This is the Sackman Law Firm Administration Office, you see. And it has the S for South Carolina, the S. There's the S and the C for South Carolina, the N and C for North Carolina, Adams County, Andy Miller at Seal Benton, Washington, Andy Miller at Washington, Andy Miller, Washington State Prosecutor, W for Washington State, L for Lincoln, Nebraska, N for Nebraska, Lincoln, Nebraska, and also N for North Platte, Nebraska. And remember, the S and the A and L for San Luis Obispo, California, the C for California State, that's North and South California and Central California, San Luis Obispo, and K for Kansas, M for Montana, N for Nebraska, Lincoln for Lincoln, North Platte, Nebraska, and also the service for Andy Miller, Washington State Prosecutor, A for Alabama, A for Arkansas, Arkansas, C for Cincinnati, S and A, and remember that's San Luis Obispo, California, and that's Santa Barbara Ranch, and that's Mr. Colin Powell, and also Mr. Donald Rumsfeld, and their service in the President's Primary Minister Dick Cheney. And remember, Cheney is Wyoming, W for Wyoming, Cheyenne, Gillette, Wyoming, Casper, Wyoming, the Cowboy State, and the services that provide for the incomes for the Andy Miller at Steve Sackman at WSBA 00618. And that's Andy Miller, Washington University. That's Mr. Bill Gates, the foundation owner for Bill Gates Microsoft Company, and that service for $300 million for the COVID-19, and another sponsor underneath $200 billion at one point, right under $2 billion, Mr. Bill Gates. And Mr. Bill Gates, a well-known man, we're having his services with Roberta Barela and Mrs. Lola Hernandez, and Lola Hernandez hit Mr. Donald Trump upside the head with a cane, and Mr. Bill Gates, he's a founder. He's always visiting Roberta Barela, taking her out to eat, and Father Tom, Father Dylan, Father Richard taking her out to eat, and Mr. Father Cepeda here in Othello, and that's St. Joseph Church in Kennewick, and also the 8131 Plymouth, Cincinnati Social Security Office, Engage, and Clinton. There's 3 locations. So Andy Miller, Washington State Prosecutor, Andy Miller, Washington State Prosecutor, Andy Miller, Washington State Prosecutor. Their services, the Tri-City held, and services incomes for the Kansas, Montana, South Carolina, North Carolina, San Luis Obispo, California, the services Santa Barbara Ranch and ranches, and also the oil companies ExxonMobil and Cenex and Pasco, and their service for abstract service, Steve Sackman. Sealed documentations. All sealed documentations. I don't have my, I have my face. You know, you got to show my face recognition, and the service that I'm applying their increments here at the Administration Sackman Administration Office, 00318. I'm sorry. 00618. I'm sorry. 00618. Now I'm thinking Kennewick. Charles Talbot Wallace, PLC, attorneys at law, www.lawclawfirm.com. Steve at sackmanlaw.com. And this is our flag. Look at that beautiful water and service to God.